all part of the dream, right, Shauna? You want to toke on the reefer? Nope. We are run aground. We're the as Shauna's pulling up the forward anchor. We waited just a few minutes for the tide to come in. It didn't take very long. We are Preston and Shauna, sailing our 1988 Catalina 36 around the Pacific Northwest. Between the two of us, we have 7 kids, and we have a little time before our nest is completely emptied. Join us for the next 5 years of sailing adventures as we learn the ropes and make plenty of mistakes. Gearing up for the day, we can sell all our crap and become full-time liveaboards, sailing off into the sunset. So jealous of the people that live in places on their boats where it's basically every morning is beautiful and nice and warm and shirtless. Just go. If you don't go far enough out, just hold on and come back to the boat. So jealous. You don't hardly have to push off, just go.
Okay, I'm gonna actually do it. That's nice. I screamed like a little girl though.
That cruise ship behind us does just local Puget Sound. We looked it up. $4,000 per person for an 8-day trip where we are on our sailboat. Obviously, but at least you can quote and go, okay. Damn it!
You don't get none of my umbrellas. If it was raining, it would be covering you, but I have to do that to get it to cover you. And I'm not that nice.
Nope, you aren't.
Why are you rocking all of a sudden? Ah! Jeez.
Whee! No. You shut up. I'm getting cooked over here, Shauna.
So take the umbrella, Preston.
Oh.
Hey, that's rude.
Perfect.
That's rude.
My bad.
That's rude. Get out of here. Barf.
My license is good over. No, you'll skip that. Keep it up the way you go.
Okay, slow, Tristan, because there's a lot of people, and Tristan, this is how fast you're gonna go, because we're way overloading this thing. Right, Shauna?
Coming in hot.
Stop catching someone.
Oh no, that wasn't that exciting. Now you turn off.
You ate most of that block.
No. We'll play it back.
Play it back.
We'll count.
Do it.
Yeah.
Count.
We will.
Because you know you won.
I'm gonna edit it however the heck I feel like it. I guarantee you, you had more cheese.
No, that's rude.
Now we'll see how the video plays out. You just watch. You watch.
Wow.
Viewers, trust me.
You okay?
So I bought this tarp for about 150 bucks, and it was supposed to be navy blue. It obviously does not match our Dodger color, but we really didn't want to sew anymore, so I think we're just gonna live with it. But it's really nice for shade. It's super thick, so it's gonna last a long time, keep the rain off. 10 by 10. Hi. Pooping. So we ran out of water today, and our 12 gallons of jerry jug water was nasty. Had too much stuff growing in it. We've already gone to town once, tried to bleach them. We just can't get the smell of algae out of them. So we're going back to town, gonna go to a hardware store, find some new jugs, fill them up, make like 10 trips. It's gonna start raining because this year's endless winter.
For real.
Ninjaing some water. And my rain jacket. It's all part of the dream, right, Shauna? Right, Shauna? Again, we wouldn't mind the rain if it wasn't freaking winter freezing. It's July.
I wasn't there.
Oh. Wow, Shauna,
What?
these lids won't even stay on.
Really?
Nope,
Can you use the lid from the other one?
don't know. That's awesome. It immediately pops off. Wow. And it leaks. That's truly unbelievable garbage. Wow. You want a toke on the reefer?
Nope.
It smells so good.
Nope.
Oh, cigars are amazing.
Nope. Tristan, stop!
What?
It's overflowing.
Lovely. Yeah, that was the sound of Tristan in the bathroom flushing. And with that many people on the boat and no gauge to show you how full your holding tank is, sometimes it overflows. And our vent line flows right under the deck, so we end up with pressurized turds against the bathroom window. Kaya called, says she's off really early today, so we're going to follow our new friends that Ben introduced us to. Well, he's not here, but I introduced ourselves because he told us to. Follow them to Blakely Harbor last minute. We did one quick water run. We're getting very low. We have at most 12 gallons now, which if we're careful should be fine. But last minute, as is boating, at least with me. Yep, we ran aground. We are those people today. I knew it got shallow up there. I could see it on the chart. I've been here lots. But the bay was very, very, very full. You hit the line, Shauna. Do not let it go under the boat. It'll be really tight, so just do not let it go. I'm watching too, but we had tried to set the anchor deeper. For some reason it wouldn't set. I decided to risk it. It was at low tide. See how close I could get. It was wide open up there. And yeah, we got real close on top of it. So I moved the dinghy to the side cleat to keep it out of the way. I got this. Go raise the other anchor quickly. Even though our dinghy tow line floats, I can see it getting sucked under the boat, even though it floats. So I just got that out of the way so I don't have to worry about it. I threw a stern anchor out. It's just a big old fortress anchor. No chain, just a lot, like 100 feet of rope, maybe 200 feet of rope. The bow anchor was already out, the rock nut, because as I was dropping it, that's when we ran into the bottom. Even though we only had to wait maybe 10 or 20 minutes for the tide to come up enough, when I had run aground, and we were not going very fast, maybe 1 knot, it dug us in hard. It's just mud. but we could not reverse out it. I tried. We could not reverse out, so we just had to wait. We are run aground. We're the Shauna's pulling up the forward anchor. We waited just a few minutes for the tide to come in. It didn't take very long. Waiting for her to bring up the anchor off the bow, and I'll take our stern line in at the same time. Good? Meanwhile, Kaya was on the phone with me, and we were both getting annoyed with each other because she couldn't find a place to park. She'd never been up there before, so she's texting me, calling me back and forth, trying to find this place. And I was in the middle of dealing with this, which looks calm and steady right now, but it wasn't. It was very nerve-wracking. Those buoys and the boats you're about to see, little speedboat, that's pretty much the line where at the low tide when we came in, there's a ridge and it is abrupt. So if you ever go to Blakely Harbor, don't go past those buoys. The chart means it. We're gonna go back and try it the first time, okay? Okay. So we went back to a place that's only 28 feet at low tide, where we couldn't get to set before, where I've been before. Our rock nut always sets hard, but we could not get it to set hard. And you see here, I start reversing a little bit as she's dropping it so as not to pile it in the chain, so as not to pile the chain on the bottom. Okay, hold it. And as you can see, as I reverse, we just don't catch. We never stop moving backward. You know, when you throw a bunch of chain on the bottom, you're kind of guessing at what's 100 feet. We've got 100 feet of chain on the bottom right now, and just enough road for the chain to be laying on the bottom. So 28 feet of rope road. And I'm not going back, you know, in full reverse. There's a bunch of other boats around, but I am moving back, you can see, and it just won't stop moving back. And there was a boat right behind me that you can't see in the shot that we couldn't get a whole lot closer to. I just had to call it. Okay, pull it in. It just won't set. Shauna, stop. Hold it. And then I thought, well, maybe I'm not backing up 100 feet worth. And so I ran up to Shauna and said, hey, stop and hold it. She pulled in about half the chain, so we have about 50 feet. I tried backing down on that. Maybe it's just my depth perception. I just had to back down further. But again, even with only 50 feet in 28 feet of water, it would not set in. All right, keep going. So I told her to pull it back in again. And then, I don't remember exactly, but I'm pretty sure Shauna was very tired. She pulled that thing in like 3 times. So we switched and I took over. And she was so concerned about steering the boat from other boats, she forgot to look at me, and she was going too much forward. And she was actually, I couldn't pull it in fast enough. So I had to scream at her, hey, from the bow.
Not ready to call it. What?
For her to snap back and pay attention to me.
I thought.
I understand why it won't catch. It catches every fucking time. It's only 28 feet of water. This boat had been watching us the entire time. Apparently we suck at this. We just couldn't get it to catch at all. I mean, I don't get embarrassed very easily, but when I do, I just make a joke about myself and how dumb I am. Go to the bridge. We're further out in the harbor, but we're still dicking around here. Okay, so just meet me at the bridge. Bye. So this time, as I reverse, you get a very, very good look at what it looks like when you know the anchor has set in. I'm looking at something port side, but if you watch that big boat, starboard, you'll see when it stops moving. You can actually see the anchor catch, spring back a little bit, then it starts to spring back forward because the rope rode is springy to a certain degree. So I have it in neutral now, so I was going back with enough speed, and you'll see here in just a second, there it is. We stopped, put it in reverse, make sure that's really what's happening. And see, we're just not moving. I mean, there's a little bit of wind swing on the video, but we're definitely not moving. I sent Tristan to go pick up Kaya, and because I didn't trust this, because we've done this so many times, I threw it into reverse one more time and used the same point, whatever I was looking on the port side, to make sure we're really not moving before I shut it off. So that sucked. Right, Shauna? The correct answer was yes to that one.
Whatever.
How much that sucked.
Oh.
We have no more scope. It's 40, I'm just gonna round up. It's 43, 45, I'm gonna round up to 50. It's low tide. So it's gonna go up at least another 10, so let's call that 60. And
so that's only 40 feet of chain.
you should have at least 1 to 3. So we have 100 feet of chain plus about 80 feet of rope. So 180 feet. And it'll be 60 feet. So barely 1 to 3, barely. So we're gonna have to look at the wind and see what the wind's gonna do.
I said I did one.
I'm still cutting fortune slices.
Waylon, you look like Willy Wonka.
Oh, well.
Corbin, don't look at the camera.
Do you know nothing?
Way to act.
Half the slice. You want a cheese? Actually, I want some. Hey, Mom, give me some.
This could be your future.
Yeah, it's gonna be your future.
Oh.
Yeah, you could take over the sailing Endgame challenge.
It's fine. Ew. Don't touch me.
What am I doing with this?
I'm gonna guard it.